Chrome extension number 1 is GoFullPage. As part of the name suggests, it will take screenshots for you, but not just any screenshots, it will take full web pages from top to bottom. Now, I don't know what you do as a creator, but for me, this has been hugely beneficial because for me, I like to create screen tutorials, as you know, like what you're watching right now. And I want to show that in my screen tutorials or with my clients, showing them an example of a website. For example, let's say you want to take a screenshot of the entire website of VidIQ, who are the sponsors of this video. All you need to do is head to your extensions section right here and then click on the GoFullPage icon. That will then basically take a screen capture of everything, and within seconds you've got the full website as an image and screenshot. From here you can either download it as a PDF or simply download it as a PNG file. So for example, with this search, I search for calisthenics, which is the workout that I like to incorporate into my health and fitness. So for example, with this one, I don't need to actually go to this creator's channel to see how many YouTube followers it's got. I can see straight away it's got 1.26 million, and on the right sidebar you can see the VidIQ panel giving me more analytics like average views, average subscribers of the creators, competitor analysis. This gives you an idea of what to expect, an overall score, top channels for this search term. Inspector, simply go to the drop down right here, go to keyword inspector, and now you can search up to 5 keywords. As an example, let's search for email marketing, search. Now it's giving me the search volume, as in how many times this particular search term gets searched every single month. Competition, very low. And I can see some related keywords that I can target in my videos. So in my video title and the description that I add to my videos. And if you're running out of content ideas, you can look at some of these keyword suggestions like email marketing best practices and create a video. Keywords everywhere will show you the search volume, cost per click, competition, and trend data. Once you install keywords everywhere, you'll see this extra analytics box showing you the trend data as well as the search volume. So let's say at the top here, I've searched for how to use resistance bands. Here's the usual results, as you know, on the left tier right here. But at the top, you'll see here traffic per month. It's giving me organic traffic per month for this particular URL. It's estimating about 2,300 visitors per month. And you may have noticed the related keywords on the right here. So giving you suggestions on what other keywords people are searching for. You see here, people also search for these, and some longer tail. This Chrome extension is called Window Resizer. It's exactly what the Chrome extension's named, Window Resizer. You're able to resize your Chrome browser. It sits right here with all the other Chrome extensions, and you can pre-select, let's say, different sizes in terms of custom one called YouTube Tutorials. This will give me that 1920 by 1080 aspect ratio, but I've customized it to 1082, so 2p is to click that. You can go to settings, go to presets. This is where you can edit and add any presets you want. Click on the create a new preset. Choose either window or that actual viewpoint. Set the size in width and height. Add a description so that you can tell what that particular preset is. And you can actually set the position of that window where it was kind of last saved. Once that's all done, click on Save Preset, and then it'll sit right here, just like my YouTube tutorials pre-Zilla. Here's the website and here's what it does. Let's say you go to a particular website, and this one's called Black Blaze. Let's say you love the color palette that they use and you are currently designing, let's say, social media graphics or your own website. You can simply go to the ColorZilla icon, click on Pick Color from Page, and now you just hover over that particular color that you like, and as you can see at the top there's this extra banner. Click it once to save that particular color, and then now you can see the RGB and the hex color, so you know exactly what that color is. And from the top you can go back and you've got that color saved. You can also copy that hex code to clipboard and then paste it into, let's say, function is called LastPass, which is a password management tool. It sits at the top here on your browser, and you can either go to Open My Vault, which contains all your passwords. Just like the built-in browser password management system, it does autofill your username and password, saving you time in logging in. I also find the Generate Secure Password tool really handy. So let's say you want to create a new password. All you need to do is choose the length, so let's say 16 characters, and you can choose uppercase and lowercase numbers and symbols, combination of all, and then save that particular password to use for the one use case is, for example, you've got this long URL that looks ugly. You can brand it with a shorter link. So let's say your custom link / keyword, so that keyword could be anything. What I like about Rebrandly is that you can use your own custom branded domain name. So I simply registered for aurelius.link. So now I can shorten links and have aurelius.link / anything I want. Alternatively, you can use the Rebrandly shortened link. However, I do find sometimes that Facebook blocks these link shortening services like a Bitly or Rebrandly in this case. So best to register your own domain name and then link it up to your Rebrandly account. The backend looks like this. We got 208 links shortened, and you can see the number of clicks that you've generated and what you do when you do have a new link that you want to cloak or shorten. Click on new link, paste in the destination URL. I'm just using Google for this example. Choose the branded link, so I've got mine here. Now the / tag, add whatever you want. Let's say Google, and then click on create link. Now my tracking link is aurelius.link / Google. If you click on any of your links, it'll give you the analytics for that particular link, and it will show you the days of those clicks. It also shows you the countries and the unique clicks and non-unique clicks, and more analytics and data, as you can see here. Rescue time comes in. I've been using rescue time since I heard about it from Tim Ferriss, who talks a lot about productivity and habits. So that's where I went in and I installed rescue time. It sits in your computer, or you install in computer and just runs on the background, but you can also install the Chrome extension, which also gives you more data in terms of the sites that you're going to and how much time you're spending on it. So if I click on the Rescue Time Chrome extension, it'll give me a summary of how much I've worked today, all time today, 1 hour, 21 minutes, how productive I am, 70%. I'll talk more about the productivity score later on. What's really powerful about Rescue Time is that you can review your day or your week. So in this example, this is the other week. I've logged 23 hours and 44 minutes of work, working Monday to Thursday, which are my usual days. My productivity pulse, so that I know where I'm at in terms of productivity for that week. And here's where most of my time is being spent under design and composition, business, utilities, communication. You got Mailplane, Skype and Zoom, all those types of things. Further down, you'll see the particular apps where I'm spending most of my time. So ScreenFlow, which is the screen recording app that I use to record my screen tutorials. Going to reports and applications and websites, you can see even further the time being spent, and you can choose whether this particular task or app is productive or it's not, or it's neutral. So if I click this area here, I can choose which category that actually falls under, but I find Rescue Time does do a good job already of detecting what that particular app is. So with YouTube, it's video design, composition, and I've personally put this under very productive, since when I'm creating content and publishing videos, it's a very productive task for me. But let's say for you, YouTube isn't as productive, so you can actually categorize this as very distracting, and then that will affect your clipper. Essentially how it works is, let's say you come across a blog post or a YouTube video that you find interesting, but you don't have time to watch it or read that particular blog post. You can favorite it and put it into your reading list. So the Notion web clipper sits at the top here again, and when you click it, you add the title, describe it the way you want, or you can use the default. You then select the particular Notion workspace that you want to add it to. In my case, I'm adding it to my reading and favorites workspace. And when I click save page, it then adds it to that Notion workspace. Going to the Notion app on my computer, I can see here my reading and favorites workspace. Here it is, it's already added it to the reading and favorites table. Now I can either choose whether this is a video, article, tool, or book. So I've chosen article since it is an article. Choose a category if I want to, and choose whether I've read it or not. And by the way, these options and you may have heard of Grammarly already, but if you haven't, Rebrandly will help you in terms of your writing online, whether that's a blog post or writing emails. It will check your grammar, punctuation, and will check your spelling, all things like that. For example, I'm on my WordPress dashboard, and let's say I want to create a new blog post. I've got the usual blog title and the actual content, and the addition is the Grammarly extension right here, as you can see. The thing I can improve on based on Grammarly is rewriting for clarity. So it says that this particular section could be rewritten or rephrased. And it also says reduce wordiness. Instead of saying in order to, simply say to. What you can also do is set the target and the goal of your writing your content piece, choosing the audience, general, knowledgeable, expert. So choose this based on your audience's level. The formality, do you want your writing to sound informal, neutral, or formal? The domain, tone, the Speechify Chrome extension sits at the top right here, and you can enable it. Sometimes they do have the play button, but now what I can do is listen to that particular article, so it's reading it out loud. I can change the speed of the voiceover to faster or fastest. So let's say 1.5 right here, and just estimating about 300 words per minute. What you can also do is actually change the voice, and you do need a premium account to unlock all of the voices. I've got a paid yearly account with Speechify, so giving me a few more options. You can choose between an American accent to British to Australian, or sometimes it also translates. So let's say this one right here, this Brazilian Ricardo. So now it's translating that text into Portuguese.